Are you waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., wired, sweaty, or anxious, even though your labs look totally normal? I'm going to tell you something most doctors miss. Those are hidden signs of real sleep disorders in women, and they're not in your head. So here's a quick answer. Women's sleep disorders can look completely different from men's. They may show up as anxiety, nighttime awakenings, brain fog, or mood swings, not loud snoring or excessive daytime sleepiness. Hormonal shifts, cortisol changes, and iron deficiency may make women's symptoms more subtle, but yet very powerful. And yes, these can absolutely be signs of insomnia, obstructive sleep apnea, or restless leg syndrome. Hi, I'm Dr. Val Cacho, an integrative sleep physician and women's sleep expert with over a decade of experience in helping women just like you overcome exhaustion through better sleep. In this video, I will break down the symptoms of sleep disorders so you can recognize them in yourself and have an informed conversation with your physician about the next steps. The truth is that women's sleep disorders are often hidden and missed. Research shows that women are twice as likely to struggle with insomnia and fragmented sleep, but they rarely describe it as sleepiness. Things I hear women usually say are, "I feel so wired. My brain won't shut off at night. I wake up like clockwork at 2 to 4 a.m. Or I'm just fatigued and I don't know why." Another issue is that many women think that these symptoms are normal for being in midlife. So let's talk about the hormone-sleep connection. Estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, and melatonin all shape your sleep. Now, during perimenopause, estrogen swings and a drop in progesterone can make the brain extra sensitive to stress signals. So even if your life feels really calm, your brain may still be in alert mode. Estrogen supports our mood and our sleep. Progesterone is a naturally calming hormone, and when they start to fluctuate, sleep can misfire and you feel hot and wide awake at 3 a.m. If you're interested in going deeper on this topic, check out my other videos. Now, ladies, if you're wondering, do I actually have insomnia? Here's how it often shows up in women. Difficulty falling asleep, feeling half awake all night long, those 2 to 4 a.m. cortisol wake-ups, ruminating or overthinking at bedtime, evening anxiety or just worrying about your ability to fall asleep or stay asleep. You may have some hot flashes or cold flashes, and you're feeling exhausted but still functioning on autopilot. This is the hyperarousal state, not necessarily just bad sleep habits. The International Classification of Sleep Disorders defines insomnia as a persistent difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep or having early wake-up periods. And if they last more than 3 nights a week for greater than 3 months, despite an adequate opportunity to sleep, and it causes some daytime symptoms like fatigue, mood disturbances, or poor performance, and it's not explained by another sleep disorder. That's how we classically define insomnia in sleep medicine. Now, ladies, let's move on to obstructive sleep apnea. Is this a silent epidemic or perhaps even a pandemic? So research does show only 1 in 10 women with sleep apnea are even diagnosed. And this really breaks my heart because it's such a treatable condition and really so many people can feel a lot better once they get obstructive sleep apnea under control. Why? Well, because some of the symptoms women experience look like fatigue, insomnia, depression or irritability, jaw tension, anxiety at night, palpitations, waking up to pee, or even nightmares. And yes, women can have obstructive sleep apnea with even a little bit or occasional snoring. It's no wonder that women aren't offered a sleep study as their symptoms aren't classic for sleep apnea, which are the snoring, gasping, or choking, or being told that you're holding your breath when you're asleep. If your mornings feel heavy or foggy, this deserves a conversation with your doctor about getting a sleep apnea test. Now let's shift gears to talk about restless leg syndrome. If your legs are feeling jumpy, tingly, or impossible to keep them still at night, you may have restless leg syndrome, or the nighttime cousin we call periodic limb movement disorder. Women are more at risk of having this condition because of low iron, anemia, pregnancy, and heavy periods. All right, what can you do? These are the action steps. Number 1, track your hidden symptoms, not just your sleep hours. Track when you wake up, when your body temperature swings, if you have any specific pattern with your anxiety, depending on what you're eating, your morning mood, any leg symptoms, and cycle changes. Number 2, get screened for obstructive sleep apnea. Even without loud snoring, if you're nervous to go to the lab and have someone watch you, there are so many different types of kits that can detect obstructive sleep apnea at home. Check out my other videos about obstructive sleep apnea to learn more. Number 3, support those hormone fluctuations, lifestyle changes, nutrition, stress reduction tools, and when appropriate, get on some hormone replacement therapy or menopausal therapy, depending where you are along the spectrum of midlife. Number 4, calm your nervous system, whether it be warm showers, dim evenings, breath work, and a great evening wind down. Really, anything that you can do that makes you feel calm and gives you peace can help lower nighttime cortisol. Number 5, ask for ferritin. Not just iron, ferritin is key. It's the storage protein for iron. Also, you need to have your percent saturation, as ferritin can go high since it's an acute phase reactant. So typically the test I order is ferritin plus iron studies. All right, ladies, women's sleep disorders are in fact real and far too often dismissed. And this is something I see day in and day out in my medical sleep path. Your symptoms are not just stress, so please don't dismiss them. And they also are not your fault. To learn more about women's sleep health and whole living, please visit the school community. It's completely free. Link is down below. Thanks for watching, and in our next video, I'll be talking all about snoring. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.